What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and this is the finale of our series, The Best Class and Least Good Class in the Game. Males, females, we're finishing it out. So if you missed it, the previous video, actually two ago, where we talked about females, we talked about the fact that Trickster and Powerhouse females are out. They're in consideration for the worst class in the game. Surprising to some, maybe, but go back and watch the video, check out my arguments, make your own constructive, loving arguments in the comments section, because this is worth talking about. This is worth discussing as of November 2024. What is the best class for females in the game? It's easy. This is not going to be a long conversation, guys. There's really one answer, and I'll tell you why. But let's just go over to the power ratings here real quick and first look at that. When you talk about females on here, Powerhouse is already out, right? Showboat, it's a one-horse race with Maxine, and then you got strikers. Oh my goodness, Zombie Bailey is amazing. Naomi's amazing. Roxanne's good. Tricksters are out. And Technician, it's a one-horse race with Charlotte. So you already see where this is going, right? No female has gotten a 25 out of 25, by the way. Closest would be, you can't see her because I haven't added her to the sheet yet, but closest would be Abby the Witch, Acro Rhea, and Tech Charlotte. But do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Here's the deal. We don't have to belabor this point. It's acro females. Acro females, arguably the best class in the game. Full stop. Like not even male or female conversation, like just in the game. So strikers, here's where we're at real quick. Naomi and Zombie Bailey are your two, right? Free to play falls off a freaking cliff with striker females. There's just not anything that great. Roxanne is great, but super rare. Sonya's very good, but somewhat rare. She's probably the closest thing. But free to play, it's Steph or Rhea, and that's it. And that's terrible. Powerhouse, we've already said, is one of the worst classes in the game. If you don't have Abby the Witch, I don't. Then you're basically down to Powerhouse Stacy, but you have to have Goldberg and Seth. So you're down to Liv. Lots of people love Liv. I can't stand Liv. Not that one anyway. Trickster, we already said, is in conversation for the worst. It comes down to Liv. Liv is great. In Tricksters, Liv is great. But you've got to have Roxanne. So if you don't have Roxanne, and you don't have a drip plate, because that doesn't count, but those who have drip coda, obviously that changes the scoring a bit, but drip plate doesn't exist for 90% of the community, so let's not even talk about it. That pretty much means that you're down to Liv and Cora. So worst class for me. Showboat females, it's Maxine or nothing, with Charlotte as the free to play, but also top tier. So Charlotte is, as I said on the worst video, or least good. Charlotte is absolutely insanely good, but you're going to have to spend the grind, not money, but grind, in that faction shop to get all of her gears to make her that good. But she's phenomenal. So can't be the worst class. And then Tech, I would say Charlotte brings the whole thing together. If it weren't for Charlotte, they might be in the conversation for worst class. There's not any that I'm missing. I have all the Tech females. Charlotte's the only one I even consider usable at this point, for the top end. And then, but Mae Young and Nikita really bring it up for the free to play. So, it's acro females. There's just not a question mark in my mind about it. Acro Rhea is one of the best characters in the game. Full stop. Period. Done. You don't need Mello, but Mello obviously makes her better. If you have Mello, she's just great. Without Mello, you just run, instead of running Mello plus Sherry, you just run a black trainer and a purple trainer, both of which are an Xavier Woods variant. But she hits 90 million, super easy, not even an inconvenience, right? Zombie Becky, one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite female in the game. I think Maxine's actually my favorite female in the game to use, but Becky would be a very, very close second to third because Charlotte's also super fun. Zombie Becky's just phenomenal. So that's 2 in a row. You've got Indy. I know, super rare. I get it. But Indy is just insane. You don't even need her gear and the moments for her to be just on top of the world. You just run her like this. And if you don't have Seth, just run Zombie Gunther or Zombie Brett or whoever. But yeah, you're eating most of her ability just with getting trainers in there, and she still hits. Like mine hits for 150 million easy in feud turn 1. I do have the moments and I do have her gear though. So, argument to be made there. Then we go on to Bianca. She's become fairly accessible, and even though she's fairly slow by today's standards, she is very, very good. And the more things that keep coming out, the better she gets. Not super high on the multi-gems, but you can very easily put in a multi-gem trainer or coach because you've got a 6 MP and 4 MP combo, so you need 1 trainer plus Santa Hogan. So you could put Sherry, you could put Seth, you could put others. Personally, I use Goldberg and buff up so that I have a lot more of the Juggernaut gems, but again, he's super rare. So, but even without rare things, she's very good. I didn't talk about her in the last video, but there are a lot of people who swear by Tiffy time. If nothing else, she blocks multi-gems, super annoyingly so, actually. And lots of people love her. I don't have her plate. I don't have the things that make her tick, the moments, anything like that. So I'm not in love with her, but she's very, very good, inarguably. And then, like I said on the last one, for free-to-play, it comes down to Kairi. Kairi is one of the most underrated females in the game. She's one of the best free-to-play characters that they've put out. Yes, the moment does benefit her greatly, but even without it, you can do some pretty spicy things with her all the way around. She is that darn good. And she's free, completely free. So the top end of your characters is higher than almost any other class, and it's not even a competition with that. Like nobody's running close to them. But one character, Maxine and Bailey, one character from each class maybe runs up there. Abby, right? But 4, at least 4, top of the top tier acro females, and then 2 very, very good free to play with Tiffy, but especially Kairi. And yes, I know I haven't built mine up. I've got Rhea, Zombie Liv, and Indy. I've got an excuse. If I didn't have them, I'd 100% be building her up. And there's some other fun ones, like this old Nikki Cross, ASH right here. She's super fun. She's not great anymore, but she's fun. She's very fun. Io, a little rare, very, very fun. I got her way too late to really invest in her, but she's good. And even this Asuka surprises me how when I have to use her, I actually really enjoy it. It takes forever, but I enjoy playing her. She's just fun. And then, of course, you've got IOW Charlotte, who keeps coming back into various metas with some new tricks, but overall not going to be your top fighter, but she's a boon for her category. And then the females I don't have, you have Pyro Princess, and I don't think that she's much worth talking about anymore, but, she's there. So that's it for me. Absolute best female class in the game, Acrobat. I don't see an argument otherwise, but I would love for you to make your constructive, loving argument in the comments section, because this is a good conversation to have, and hopefully this helps you out, helps someone in your faction, and hopefully it's just fun to speculate, talk about, power rate, discuss. I'm happy that you're here. Thanks for watching these. Very much appreciated. Truly is an honor that you watch any of our videos, especially when you watch them all the way through. And share them, and like them, and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.